Hey there guys, welcome back. Funky Phil here, and I'm going to be playing Pokemon on my computer. Playing with a deck that I have, so I hope you guys enjoy. This is my Palkia deck, focusing mainly on the Palkia V-Star. So, let's get into the game. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit play here on ranked settings, so you can play ranked or casual on the computer. Ranked, you actually go up in level, or down if you lose. And now I have my opponent, and we're going to go ahead and flip the coin to see who will go first. So I'm flipping. I'm going to say heads for this one. This is my Palkia V-Star coin that I got. And I won the flip, I think. Yep. Now I don't want to go first on my deck because I can actually play supporter cards if I go second. Now for the setup, and I do have a basic Pokemon, so I don't have a mulligan. That's pretty good. Now, Frigibax is not exactly the one I would have wanted in my active spot, but it means that I don't get a mulligan, so I guess it'll work. Really like that sleeve backing that they've got for their deck with the Venusaur. Okay, so they're playing with a plant deck, Applin, and they're using Radiant Greninja as kind of an engine for getting cards. So pretty decent deck. Now if I can make a guess, I'm guessing it's probably going to be an Ogerpon EX deck. Ogerpon EX is one of the more recent grass Pokemon that works really well for a whole bunch of different grass Pokemon cards. And so that's probably what he's going to be, well she, I think it's a she here, probably what she's going to be using here. Yep, there be the Ogerpon. Okay, so that's going to be their main engine for making this entire deck work for them. They get, the nice thing about Ogerpon EXs is they get to attach an energy to the Ogerpon as well as draw a card, which makes it really good. Okay, my turn, so I'm going to be using Irida. Irida lets me search for water Pokemon and a item card, so I'm going to get Radiant Greninja as well as a Buddy Buddy Poffin. That way I can get my bench filled up pretty quick. Now, Radiant Greninja is really good. You discard an energy and you get 2 cards. Fairly easy to use, really good. Buddy Buddy Poffin, I'm going to pull Bidoof and Pidgey. I've got the evolutions of those that I mainly have those in there for. Nest Ball for my Palkia. My Palkia V, that way I can get my Palkia V-Star out there as soon as I can, because that's one of my main attackers mainly. Conceal card, one of my water energies. See how that works for getting some cards. That didn't work too bad. It's not worthwhile using the Super Rod yet. Attach an energy to Palkia V, and that's really all I can do for that turn. Now I could have pulled some more energy with the Earthen Vessel, but I don't have my Baxcalibur set up. So Baxcalibur is the stage 2 of Frigibax, and he's what I usually use for adding energy to my Pokemon. So I need to get him set up before I get a whole bunch of energy in my hand. Otherwise, if I lose all that energy for some reason, then I don't have it. I only have a limited supply. And with this deck, I do go through it pretty quick. Especially since one of my other basic Pokemons is, I can't remember his name, but he's an EX, and he discards energy to be able to attack. Same with Radiant Greninja if I was to use him. So not exactly the best attackers, but they do quite a bit of damage and some unique damage. Like Radiant Greninja can attack benched Pokemon, doing 90 damage to each Pokemon. I can select any Pokemon, but I can take out 2 basics and get 2 prize cards instead of only getting 1, which is nice. Okay, so I got another Irida. I'll be playing that. I'm gonna probably get, I think I'll grab, not Shine Pow, so that's who that is. I'm gonna get my Palkia V-Star so I can get him set up, since I don't really have very many other cards that can pull stage 1s. So I'm looking to see what I need for an item card. Probably want a switch. So I'll grab a switch there. That way I can get my Frigibax out of the active. Put Palkia V-Star in there probably. I think I'll do that right away here. Okay, so now he's in the active. Gonna go ahead and conceal cards, see what I pull with that. Okay, another energy and an Ultra Ball. Probably use that Ultra Ball, I think, maybe? Yeah, let's go ahead and use that. And I'll probably get rid of both energies, actually, because I can pull both of them back with Palkia V-Star, since his ability is to pull 3 energies from there. I'm going to get back Excalibur, that way I can evolve him right away, and now I can start getting a whole bunch of energies moved onto the Pokemon. Now that I have 4 energies in my discard, I'm going to go ahead and use Palkia's V-Star ability, which is to pull 3 energies and attach them to my Pokemon any way I like. Now, I'm going to attach a couple... Oop, I didn't realize I had one already on Palkia V-Star. Only needed 2 on him, so that was kind of a mistake getting an extra energy on him. Didn't really need that. But I'll go ahead and discard that Super Rod, pull a couple energies, and probably back Excalibur them onto Radiant Greninja, I think. Seeing as I don't have my other attackers out there yet. I think I might only do 1 energy. That way I have something to use with Radiant Greninja on the next turn in case I don't get good cards. I can get a couple more. But I'll go ahead and take out that Applin. Fairly easy to take out, only 40 HP. And I'll go ahead and pull my first prize card. Now I'm going to play with prize cards like I do when you play with actual cards. You always pull the first one, then the second, and third. The computer allows you to take any of them that you like, but... So that was the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Really good card. I've actually got one of these in my collection. I don't have enough cards to go with it to make a deck, but it is a really good card, a really good engine card. So engine cards are what you use to get the rest of your Pokemon set up, and including the Ogerpon. Like right now, he is charged up to where he can do some serious damage. Now the attack isn't super strong on Ogerpon unless you get a lot of energy on their Pokemon, which now that he's got the other Teal Mask Ogerpon, he can get another energy, so he can do a fair bit of damage with that. My Palkia V-Star is definitely not safe anymore, which is a bummer because I only have 1 Palkia V and Palkia V-Star in my deck. So I'd have to rely on a Super Rod to get him pulled back in if I wanted him. But I can use some of my other Pokemon to actually attack if I wanted to, so we'll see what else he does here. So he's discarding an Ultra Ball and a Energy, and he pulled a Hydrapple, which is the Stage 2 of the Applin, and he went ahead and rare candied that one. And that is a high HP one. That one would be a difficult one for me to take out. Ooh, and he did 210 damage to me. That hurts. So that means he can pretty much take me out with anything this next turn. So what do I want to do here? I think Nest Ball maybe? What am I going to get here? Yeah, I probably want Chime Pow. That way I can have another attacker. Now I just need a way to get him set up. See if I can get another card. I don't need either of these, so I'll discard those. Can I get Bibarel? Oh no, I don't have Bibarel. Well, that is a bummer. I think I'll go ahead and get Pidgeot EX here. Pidgeot's ability is I can pull 1 card from my deck, any card, if I have them on there. I unfortunately don't have a rare candy, so I can't get involved. So I'll just go ahead and take out that Ogerpon EX. And take my next 2 prize cards. So with my deck I can get set up really fast, and my goal is to get energy on Palkia V-Star mainly, which only takes 2 energy, so that's pretty simple to do, but then to also get some other ones set up. Now that Hydrapple, pretty good with the attack and the abilities, so that one is going to be a tricky one to compete against. But, now I play this deck a little bit differently depending on what I'm playing against. For this deck, I'm going to be focusing on getting some high damage done to his Pokemon. Her Pokemon, sorry. I always forget what the character looked like when I started. So my opponent's Pokemon being high HP for most of them, I can't rely on Radiant Greninja to take out 2 Pokemon, because I can only do 90 damage to 2 Pokemon. So... Uh-oh, Iono. So now I've got a new hand of only 3 cards. I wish I had my Bidoof and Bibarel set up The barrel is my main one for keeping cards in my hands. And there goes Palkia V-Star. Ouch. Well, that kind of hurts, but oh well. I'll get my Chine Pal in. I can do some pretty good damage with Chine Pal, except each time I attack with him, I have to discard energy. So, now here's the dilemma. Do I use Irida or Boss's orders? Do I boss something that I could potentially take out, or do I do a whole bunch of damage, maybe getting set up further? He's put me in a pretty tricky spot here. I only need 3 more prize cards, he needs 4. So, I think I'll boss maybe his Ogerpon, that way he can't do anything more with the Ogerpon, with attaching energy and stuff. What else should I do? I'll use my ability on Baxcalibur to charge up Chine Pal. Then probably attack. Go ahead and take him out. That way it forces him to try and think what he's going to do to keep me from attacking another Pokemon and take him out, because I only need 1 more prize card. So, now I also had to discard energy from Radiant Greninja. I can discard any energy I want. So I unfortunately have nothing charged up currently, but I've got Baxcalibur, so I should be able to get set up pretty good having Baxcalibur there, as long as I can get some energy cards, which Chine Pal allows me to draw 2 energy cards if he's in the active. So I'm set up pretty good to get this last prize card. I think I should be able to get him on this next turn here, which I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't conceded, she hasn't conceded, because it's going to be pretty hard to keep me from doing anything. Uh-oh. Did not see that coming. She has the bosses. And that means that he'll be able to probably take me out pretty quickly here. And I don't have a switch, so I can't do much with that. Which, that's a toughie. Okay, what strat am I playing here? Well, now I've got a bosses, so I can potentially boss something. But I kind of need Irida's ability, so I think I'll pull another Chine Pal in case he decides to take out Chine Pal in another turn. And we'll get a switch to where I can get Baxcalibur out of there. So, I'm going to be putting in him. And let's go ahead and switch. That way he's no longer active. Potentially can keep him alive a little bit longer. 1 more hit and he's out, so. I'm going to pull a couple energies. Then I think I'll use Radiant Greninja's ability, potentially. Although, no, I should actually use all 3 right now and do some serious damage to his active, so that I can potentially take him out next turn, or boss something else and take out whatever I choose to put in there. Radiant Greninja being only 130, I could take him out pretty easily. Now I wish I could have bosses, but I already used Irida. And I kind of needed to use Irida to get the cards I needed, so yeah, I put myself in a tight spot as well, because he could take out most of anything. She could take out anything if she has a bosses, especially. Or a counter catcher. Counter catchers are another good way to pull Pokemon from the bench. I got another Teal Mask Ogerpon. So we'll be able to get some more cards with that. Hopefully not a card that'll do anything bad to me. They've only got 4, I've only got 1, so uh-oh. They've got a bosses though, and they're going to take out my Baxcalibur. Now that's actually pretty smart, because Baxcalibur is what I use to get all my other Pokemon set up. I should really have 2 of them set up instead of Pidgey. I should have had Pidgey out and another Frigibax with another Baxcalibur. I don't really do that very often, mainly because I don't need to, but in this case it would be nice to have another one set up already. And I've got Frigibax and Arctibax, to where I'm ready for Baxcalibur in a couple turns. So, let's see. Uh-oh, only 4 energies left here. So I can't really... oh boy. Decisions. Well, I'll get Frigibax put up. And... what do I do now? Pretty tough situation. I think what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and conceal cards, see what I get with that, and then make a decision based off of that. Well, maybe not. I'm going to go ahead and Iridan, see what I get with that first. We'll go ahead and get back to Caliber and a rare candy. That way I can evolve him next turn. Hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and use energy on China Pow. Conceal cards with that last energy. I know it potentially will get it to where I don't get energy, but we'll see. I think I'm going to go ahead and end my turn there, because I just can't do much else. Now, I could pull a couple more energies, but I don't want to risk losing them, so we'll see what he does on this turn. He could potentially knock me out. I don't know, we'll see. See what my opponent decides to do. Sorry I kept on using he. It's a she. I know that. I just keep on forgetting. Got a lot of energy in discard. I don't like that. Way too much energy in discard without a way to pull him back out. Wait, my opponent's taking a while to decide what they're doing. Trying to decide what they're gonna attack, maybe. If he could get one of my basics in. Oh. That's all she's gonna do, huh? Well, and she conceded. Well, what do you know? That would be a win in my belt. So you can concede if you don't think you're gonna win, just go ahead and end it. Which is a nice way to win, except, and actually maybe the only way I could have won, depending on what cards I could have gotten. So there we have a win, and that win got me up a level in my profile. Get some gems. I could potentially get some packs with that. That's nice. Looks like I got some rewards here to collect as well. Let's see what I got over here. Surging Sparks, tier 20, yay. Sweet. Ooh, couple of cards. Oh, no way, an Iron Ands EX. I need that. I've got a Miraidon deck that I'm trying to build on the computer that I also have in physical cards. So that is nice, and that's a full art. That's really cool. Card I really needed. I need 2 of them, but at least I have 1 now. Open up a pack, see what cards I get. Yeah, some decent cards. And I got one of those. Oh, I got 2 of them. Wow. Some half-bad cards. Pretty good. So there you have it. Pokemon. And I'm so close to getting up another level. Getting some more rewards there. But yeah, that's Pokemon with my Palkia deck. So let me know what you guys think. God bless. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is Funky Phil, signing out.